Hey guys, welcome back to SunshinehazeCo. I am Aja A. This is going to be your monthly tarot forecast for December, which is wild because we're already in December, but here we are. This is going to be for the Aquarius. Before I get into your reading, if you feel like what I'm saying is not resonating with you, check out your moon and or rising sign, which I will have linked down below in the description box. Before we get into the reading, as y'all know, I like to drop my shameless plugs. I will have the reading time stamped if you don't want to sit through this, but I got a couple of interesting things that y'all might want to hear about that I wrote down so I don't have to sit up here and waste y'all's time thinking about what the plugs are. Okay? Check out the retrograde series, eclipse series. I'm going to put up a 2021 reflection pick a card spread within the next week or so. I'm also going to put up 2022 tarot forecast probably closer to the end of the month. Check out the decade pick a card reading just to get some insight into where you are in the decade. You know, it's timeless for these 10 years. What else? I'll put up the love readings at the end of the week, and I will also be doing a raffle this month, which is going to be for a big 3 personalized natal chart report. And this is not the type that you can just go online and plug your information in and get. Like, this is very detailed, big 3. If you're interested, stay tuned to the end of the video. I will tell you how to enter to win. Also, because we are coming up on a new year, I do have 2 different new year readings available. I've got a shorter one and I've got an extended one, which gives you a card for every month as well. If you're interested in booking either of those, I do have those linked down below in the description box, okay? All right, those are my plugs. I got them all out. All right, you guys, let's get into your spread. Typical 4-card reading, looking at the overall energies that you're going to be dealing with for the month of December, any challenges or obstacles that you might be facing during this month. Also, because we're dealing mostly with Sagittarius energy for December, looking at where you need to shoot your arrow and start on the journey of retrieving it. And as always, a quick little soul message, something extra for you to take away with you from this spread, okay? All right, give me a second, guys. My lips are chapped. I feel like I didn't get this side. All right, y'all. Let's get into it, Aquarius. First card that you have in your spread is air. So y'all are feeling yourselves this month. No, well, you might be. But this air card, whenever I pull a card for the sign that I'm reading for and it is their element, I get the message that this is a time for you to really tap back into your own, get back into your own groove. And with the air card, what I get is that this is a time for you to really start thinking about things, looking at your perspective on things, and also looking at the way that you are processing and communicating with people. We are coming up on the end of the year. This is a time when the energy is a little intense. It's a little heavy. People are dealing with, wrapping things up as well as you. So sometimes interactions can go a little left. Put a little bit of air into your life during this month. I also get the energy of you need to bring a little bit of lightness, not necessarily light, but like a light and airy feeling into the things that you have going on. I feel like I'm supposed to tell you guys for the month of December, don't take things so seriously. Don't let things affect you so much to where they weigh you down. You are air, and I get that you're going to be in your head during this month with the things that are going on, but try not to become consumed by those things. Try to tap into your element on the fun side, on the light, feathery side, as opposed to the logical, analytical side. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I want to speak to with this card here. I do want to speak very quickly to the numerology. Sorry, there's a glare. To the numerology on the card, it is 28, which breaks down to 10, which is 1 amplified by 0. So Aquarius, all of the things that are transpiring during this month are happening so that you can work through them. So you are prepared for your new chapter, which is going to be coming up here shortly in about a month or so, in a month's time or so. Okay, that's all I want to say about this card. Let's get into your next card. For your crossing energy, you've got the 7 of discs, the 7 of pentacles, okay? And this is a card of just putting in work, staying the course, building things up, right? However, this is crossing you. So Aquarius, I get a couple of messages with this. I get that you might be spending yourself, like you might be working a little too hard, and you need to give yourself a break. You need to give yourself a breather during this month, okay? The other message that I get with this, Aquarius, is that I feel like you may have been working towards something and putting in a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of, planning, a lot of your energy. And for whatever reason, it's not necessarily giving you the return that you've been expecting to see. It's almost like you're putting your work in and things are stagnant, if that makes sense. things are not moving along in the way that you want them to move along, but you still feel like you're doing so much work. You guys have the air card here, and I know I did say get out of your head, but I do want to circle back around to that message of logic and perspective. Aquarius, if you have been doing work and you're not seeing a return on it, that means that the work you're doing is not necessarily, it's not necessary. You're doing unnecessary, like you're doing extra work for no reason. You actually need to get smart about the way that you're working during this month. And not to say that you haven't been smart, but the approach that you've been using is not necessarily beneficial to your plan or to your growth, okay? What you guys need to do during this month is turn this card into an upright supporting position of the air card, okay? As you're doing your work, and when you get to those points where you feel like, okay, this is feeling stagnant, this is not going anywhere, this is not moving, this is not doing what I need it to do, you need to take some time to analyze, reanalyze, look at how you can bring some new energy into the work that you're doing and apply that. So that way that when you're doing work, it's actually helping you progress toward a goal. And it's not just you punching a clock. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy I'm getting here. It's very much so like punching a clock, no return. And not to say that punching a clock does not give you a return, but y'all know how I feel about these corporate jobs. Punching a clock is really no return because they don't pay enough. So with that being said, think about your process during this month. And once you start to think about your process, Aquarius, I think you guys are innovative. You guys are known for having innovative energy. So when you start to think about your process, you're going to start coming up with new ideas and new ways to approach that end goal that you have in mind. But it's not going to come for you if you continue to move in the way that you've been moving. Your cards are saying those moves are not working for you, okay? You need to switch some things up, change some things, change your approach to whatever it is. And because this is a Pentacles card, I will say that it's probably has to do with something foundational like your career, your finances, your relationships. Relationships are foundational. What else? Like your dwelling space, your home, things of that sort. Whatever you're working towards in those areas that has seemed stagnant, you need to start to rethink about the work that you're doing. All right, let's get into the next card. Next card in your spread is the Queen of Discs. This is the Queen of Pentacles, okay? This is in the position of where you need to tap into the Sagittarius energy that we are dealing with for most of the month of December and shoot your arrow and start your journey on retrieving it. Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who knows what's going on. They have taken the time to sit there and come up with a plan. They have adhered to their plan. They have taken the time to really analyze the things that they've got going on, and they are successful, and they are reaping what they've sown, and they are content, and they are sitting pretty, keeping it cute, chilling, because everything that they wanted to do, they did, and they did it right, so to speak. This is where you need to shoot your arrow. I'm speaking a lot to perspective, and I did speak to, doing work that is just not giving you a return. Going back to you guys needing to rethink the way that you are moving, the way that you are approaching your goal. This is somebody who has figured it all out. This is somebody who has taken the time and put in the work. And one of the things that is very common for Aquarius energy is you guys are very smart, but you guys are air. So when you get tired of something and you don't want to do the work in an area anymore, you will literally fly away. You'll be like, okay, I'm good, but peace. You can't do that this month, Aquarius. This is a month in which you really got to say, okay, this is what I want. This is how I want my year to, and this is the type of success, the type of money, the type of relationships, the type of house, the type of, work that I want to be doing as I wrap up my year. And as you figure that out, once you know what that is, you got to start, again, rethinking your plan, rethinking your approach, and figuring out how you are actually going to get to that point. Because it is a matter of being innovative and coming up with something new, tapping into perspective, and also lightening your energy. You got 2 earth cards here. So this also, even though they're both good earth cards, but even though these are good cards, there is this message that, hey, this energy might be a little bit harder to move through. And that probably has to do a little bit with the stagnancy that has been sitting on whatever it is that you're putting your work and your time and your effort into. So it's going to be a little difficult to get the ball rolling, to get things shaking and moving. But understand, once you get that space in there to start swirling it around, you'll actually be able to tap into this Queen of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles in the upright position. Okay? Okay. Alrighty, you guys. Last card in your spread is... Oh, there's a glare. It's Surrender. Can y'all see that? Probably not. but it is surrender. This is the Prism Oracle for anybody that just really wants to go look up the card. You guys have the surrender card. And so with that being said, because you have Earth cards, I'm not saying to just give up the ghost and see what happens. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that Aquarius, you need to, and although you guys are air, when you get an idea, especially if it's different from everybody else's idea, you hit tunnel vision and you are my way or the highway. This is a really good idea. I thought this through. I'm smart, which is cool. However, that's not the energy that you need during this month. You need to be more air, okay? More blowing in the breeze, wherever the breeze takes you. More air in regard to your process. While you are reanalyzing your process, you need to take away that heaviness of I'm doing this work and it's just work and I need this to work, and put more so into this I am doing this work because there is an end goal that I have in mind, and I am going to enjoy this work with this air card, and I am going to enjoy the process of this work, and it is going to put me into the positions that I have manifested for myself that I so badly want to be in, that I need to be in, that I know I'm going to be in, okay? So Aquarius, this month, be air, be you. You get the smarts, get the perspective, get the light and fluffy, feathery feelings, and apply that to your life and apply that to your process as far as these pentacles things are concerned. I think you will see once you start to shift the way that you're thinking about your approach, and then, you know, moving forward, actually act on that, you're going to start to see a much better return. And I think you're going to be able to wrap up your rotation around the sun this year in preparation for your new rotation around the sun in a way that you will find very poppin', very beneficial, very abundant, very positive, all of the things, okay? Okay. All right, y'all. That's your spread. Hope those messages found you well. I did drop all of my plugs at the beginning, so, you know, check out everything in the description box. I did also tell you guys that I would tell you how to enter the raffle. It's very easy. If you want to win a personalized, very personalized Big 3 natal chart report, which I believe I typically sell for $25 on my shop, drop done, your favorite emoji, and your rising sign. I will keep this open for the month of December. I will announce the winner at the beginning of January, and that's all I got for you guys tonight. Thank you for tuning in. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.